Inside every human cell are intricate, microscopic machines called proteins. They handle virtually every critical job in your body, from carrying oxygen in your blood to fighting off viruses. Biology operates on a strict rule. A protein's exact three-dimensional shape determines its function. The way it physically folds dictates whether it breaks down food, helps a cell communicate, or causes a disease. This presents a massive hurdle for scientists. We can read a protein's one-dimensional genetic code, the flat string of amino acids it's made of, but that flat sequence doesn't reveal how the protein will contort itself into its final 3D shape. Designing a life-saving drug requires the precise 3D structure of the target protein. Without that coordinate map, researchers are forced to test billions of chemical combinations through physical trial and error, making this one of the most significant barriers in modern medicine. For decades, finding those shapes required agonizingly slow lab work. Scientists relied on physical processes like X-ray crystallography and massive electron microscopes to manually piece together a single structure. The labor cost was immense. Successfully mapping just one protein through trial and error often consumed an entire 5-year PhD program. This delay is caused by Levinthal's paradox. An average-sized protein can fold into 10 to the power of 300 possible combinations, a number far larger than all the atoms in the observable universe. Researchers were limited by the pace of physical observation and the raw scale of the folding process. This created a persistent gap between discovering a new gene and actually understanding how its protein functions in the body. Demis Hassabis and his team at DeepMind approached this from a different angle. They saw that navigating these protein shapes isn't just a matter of chemistry, it's a combinatorial search problem. It was a familiar challenge. They had already built AI systems capable of navigating the 10 to the power of 170 possible positions in the game of Go. Instead of simulating a protein folding for billions of years, the AI studies the data. It's like learning origami. Rather than crumpling paper randomly, you study the rules governing every successfully folded shape that already exists. By treating biology as data, the AI uses pattern recognition to predict physical forms. It uses previous experience to determine how a sequence will fold without ever touching a petri dish. DeepMind's AlphaFold uses an attention-based neural network to read the one-dimensional string of amino acids. It discovers hidden spatial rules, predicting which distant pieces will interact. Finally, it applies physics constraints to snap the shape into place, bypassing the need to simulate every microsecond. The result is a total shift. Half a decade of physical labor, now done digitally in mere minutes. AlphaFold takes the flat information found in our genetic code and generates a functioning, three-dimensional blueprint. The system achieved atomic accuracy. The digital predictions align with physical structures found in labs within a margin thinner than a single carbon atom. With that accuracy confirmed, the scale exploded. Over a single Christmas holiday, the AI folded the entire human proteome, all 20,000 proteins expressed by our genome. The AI is now moving through every protein known to science. It has already folded over 100 million structures, creating a massive digital library for the global research community. The 50-year challenge of protein structure prediction was solved computationally, turning a manual, years-long task into a digital process. This change directly impacts human health. It is already accelerating research into neglected tropical diseases and helping scientists understand the structures of emerging pathogens. Researchers no longer have to spend years identifying a structural target in a lab. They can instantly download the AI-predicted structure and go straight to the work of drug design. Biology is the most complex information processing system in the known universe. AlphaFold demonstrates that we can now model this emergent complexity through learning rather than physical simulation alone.